Adrian.
I'm Mary.
And we've got about 110 orders that are going out today. Half of them being hats, and I'm going to show you every single one of those that's sold inside the video. But how long do you think it's going to take us to ship all this? We'll let you know inside the video. We're going to get started. I'm going to start our timer right now. See how long it takes us to ship about 110 orders. Alright, first up, we've got an Under Armour Flex Fit. This is a combined order as well. Let me check and see how many hats were in this order. About 7 hats. That's a good order right here. As always, I'll show the total amount for this sale up on the screen when we get to it. And then an Under Armour Flex Fit, then a nice Billabong dad hat. Then we had a nice turtle fur ski hat. Had the ear flaps on it. Nice Flex Fit. This one was made in USA. Nice hat. Then we had a nice Carhartt Trapper hat. Had the ear flaps on the side. Carhartt winter hat. And then a Columbia lightweight hat. Then a Mossy Oak hat. And then another Under Armour lightweight running hat. So I'm gonna get a bigger box for those. Almost all of my combined orders will ship out in a 10x8x6. I usually just get these from eBay. Every once in a while I'll run out between my coupons and I'll order some. Those right in there. Fit in nicely. One down. Next up, we got a Florida State Seminoles. And then an Atlanta Braves. Next up, we have a San Francisco Giants strapback. This is a nice new era wool hat. A little bit older, probably 2008-ish would be my guess. Had a few boxes ready to go already. And then we got a Los Angeles Dodgers dad hat, 47 cleanup. Next up is a Kevin Durant 35 Nike hat. Nike True. Then we had another combined order. Oh man, I totally missed it. That was a combined order. So the Seminoles, the Braves, the Giants, and the Dodgers all went together. 10x8x6. Good weekend for combined orders. And then we had another combined order, which was 2 blank Youngin hats, vintage Youngin hats. It's really nice. And then a really nice rope trucker, Olympic trucker. This is in really good shape. It was super clean. So those three hats went together. Next up is a PNC Father-Son Challenge Nike hat. Nice golf hat right here. Then we had an Arizona Diamondbacks New Era 7 1/8 fitted. Then we had Captain America Universal Studios dad hat. We had a red Vans dad hat, almost like new condition. And then this was an international order, and they paid some good money for the shipping on this one. This is a Patagonia Live Simply. Had the Swiss Army knife looking logo, perfect shape. Put it in a little bit bigger box since it's going international. Alright, one box down. Next up, Pittsburgh Pirates strap bag hat made by OC. This hat forever. And I just called it a vintage W. It almost looks like the Whalers logo, but I don't think that's what it was. Vintage W logo hats. Whalers are not red and white. There's a good sale right here. A vintage Nike golf hat, had the leather brim. Leather strap back, the vintage Nike label. To use the entire runway today. Next up was a Mount Rainier vintage hat. Kind of had it on sale from the summer. Typically I would think this would get a little bit more. Has the Made in USA logo on it. And it had the ear flaps. Next up, your Carolina Panthers New Era 7 1/4 fitted hat. Next up, Oregon State Beavers. Nice Zephyr wool hat, size medium large. Seattle Mariners fitted. This gentleman has already messaged me and asked me if I was going to ship it out today. Only because you asked. Next up was a nice fishing hat, Columbia fishing hat. Had the clip on it. really nice, so you don't lose your hat when you're fishing. And a big neck flap to keep the sun off of you. And then a Simms hat. Simms Fishing. Those always sell for good money, especially if you find the camo ones. They are good hats, but I think it's a supply thing. There's just not many out there. They usually sell for over 20. Next up, Contandina. The tomato paste, big patch trucker hat. Had a nice Southern Hills visor. It's a golf course here. I find these hats every now and then. It's a nice nice golf course. We've had the PGA Championship here. US Open, I think, was in 2001. Then we got a vintage Penn State hat. Penn State Nittany Lions. Made in USA. It was on the University Square tag. Condition not great on that. Next up, vintage trucker Jim Ross brush hogging. Usually the generic truckers $10 to $20. Just a bit. Last one in this box was Atlanta Braves dad hat. Made by 47. Next up, Ping hats. Dad hats. Then we got a Patagonia. This one, usually this style will sell better, but this one had, the button was messed up on the top. Next up was a nice NBC Sports. This one is Sports Specialties. Vintage NBC Sports. Beautiful condition. I thought this would be a $50 or $60 hat, but it's just not that rare. There are several out there. I think it ended up going for $30. Next up, Colorado Rockies. Side patch, 07 World Series, size 7 and an 8. New pair of fitted. Next up, a Nike running hat, lightweight. And I finally ran out of tape. Nike running hat. Next up with the Vans. I think this one is international too. It's kind of a different logo. Probably why they paid up for it and paid the shipping. Next up we've got Sound Rowers, KVU hat. Usually these can go between 20 and 30, but I think I had to mark this one down because it had a special logo on there, company logo. Company logos are either make them worth twice as much or twice as less. Just kind of research. Then Monsters University dad hat. Yeah, it's crazy how many of those we sell. Oregon Ducks, Nike striped back hat. Next up, a nice Under Armour hat, Under Armour golf hat. I'm interested to see how much does this go for. I'm gonna be guessing here. This is usually around a $20 hat. Every once in a while they'll sit for a while. But the golf line is in really good condition. Usually goes more than regular. Next up, Element Skateboards Trucker. Nice condition. Then we had a Nike Brazil. I would have thought this would have been a $30 hat. I think I sold it a little cheaper. It was had a good crease in the side here. It was clean though. Somebody can work on that. Make a really nice looking hat out of it. Next up we got a Ford hat. Had the bottle opener on it. What every Ford truck driver needs. Alright, then we had a line hat, and this is a little different. It's a snowboard, snow skiing. I think they make snow skis. This was a vintage line snow skis hat. Florida Panthers flex fitted hat. It's a nice hat. Reebok Center Ice. I'm swinging a good deal on that. Then we've got a Simply Southern snapback hat with a nice patch on the front. Next up, nice New Era San Diego Chargers vintage hat. See the vintage New Era tag, mid-90s. That was sold like a week ago. Must have finally got paid here. Next up, Chicago Bears corduroy hat, sold cheaper than typically would. It had a crease in the bill. Disclose that. Next up, UCF. Welcome to the Big 12. This is the top of the world flex fit hat. Box left. find in there. There is a nice bootleg gem in there. Didn't sell it on eBay though. What we got now is the Seattle Seahawks. Ready for the season snapback. $9.50. It's in really nice shape. Got a fitted Titleist hat. It was size large. Next up, we got a Morrison Knudsen. Nice big patch trucker hat. Vintage Vikings. This one's Sports Specialties. Then we got a Yoda hat. Comes with the ears. Miami Marlins strapback hat, 47 brand dad hat. Then a Costa visor. Costa and Under Armour visor go together. Let me double check real quick. There was two visors right in a row. Yep. That's a nice women's Under Armour visor. Really good shape. Nike strapback hats. Really nice colorway. Light blue. Swoosh. When you're selling Nike hats, always look at how unique the colors are on the swooshes. It can make a difference in $4 or $5. Sometimes it can make a difference in 10. Next up, Daffy vintage hat, and the all over Daffy print on it. The Acme clothing. Table is full. I'll have to go to the backup table behind me. Next up, we have the Portland Trailblazers denim hats by Mitchell and Ness. That was everything for eBay. Everything else that we've got here went out on Depop or Mercari and maybe Poshmark. First up was this nice Nike bootleg hat, corduroy. Did have some writing in the bill. Really nice corduroy hat. Really beautiful on the outside. Sold for $48. Nike hats will usually say Nike in them. This one was Aima Pro, so you can tell it was bootleg. Still a beautiful vintage hat. Then we got the Los Angeles Clippers Nike hat. An Adidas dad hat. Under Armour use. It's a good thing I have some more boxes coming today. Then we got on Poshmark sold this American Airlines vintage trucker hat. Took a while to sell. Had some color bleeding on it. This one took forever to sell. Probably over a year and a half. Navy played this weekend. They got smashed by Notre Dame. Somebody still wanted a hat, so thank you so much. Last up, Clemson Tigers. This is basically brand new. Sold on Mercari. Alright guys, that's everything is boxed up. Got everything boxed up. I'll come back and show you how long it took me to finish boxing all these and slapping a label on them. We'll see you guys soon. Hey guys, welcome back. That took about 58 minutes and we got everything packed for eBay, all boxed up and ready to go. I'll come back and show you our trip to the post office and how we get it all bagged up. See you in a second. And here's everything packaged up. The next question is going to be, will it fit? I'll let you know in just a second. Well guys, we got it all to fit in here. Next stop is going to be the post office. We do get to go to the back of the post office on Monday, so we don't have to drag it all into the front. I might show you a clip of that a little later too. See you guys soon. Well, we made it to the post office and to the loading dock. We're just going to take all this stuff out. We're going to load it up on the dock, and then we're going to get it inside. Appreciate y'all for hanging out with us today. Thank you.